this speech, I will be discussing the proper way to make chicken Alfredo. The first thing you will want to do is get together a grocery list. This recipe will feed up to 6 to 8 people, so you can either double the recipe or half it, whatever your preference is. You will need the following ingredients. You need 6 large chicken breasts, a container of mushrooms out of the garden center or a can of mushrooms, a container of butter, 1 large purple onion because I think the yellow onions taste too strong, 3 jars of garlic Alfredo sauce, a box of penne noodles. I always get whole grain because to me they're healthier and they taste the exact same as regular pasta noodles, a small jar of minced garlic, and a bag of shredded Parmesan cheese. The first thing you want to do when making your chicken Alfredo is to start a pot of boiling water for your chicken breast. In that water, add salt and pepper, and in a separate pot, start your boiling water for your noodles. These are the first 2 things I always do because they always take the longest. In a separate pan, get a saucepan, turn it on medium heat, and add 3 to 4 teaspoons of butter. I always use butter instead of oil. Dice up your onions and your mushrooms and add it to your butter. Then add a teaspoon of minced garlic and let this simmer down for about 6 to 8 minutes on low. After this simmers down and cooks thoroughly, then you want to add your 3 jars of garlic Alfredo sauce and let that simmer on low for about 15 minutes. While you're doing all this, you want to continue to check your chicken and noodles. That way they do not cook too long. If they cook too long, they'll become too chewy and just gross. Take your chicken out, cut each breast in half. If there's pink left in them, put them back in the water. That means they're not done, and continue to boil them until they are done. Then, once they're done, they're fully cooked and they're white, dice them up and put them into your sauce mixture. Mix all this up and let it cook together. Then get out a baking sheet about 3 inches deep. It should be something like a brownie pan. Spray it with Pam, that way when you serve your Alfredo, they don't stick to the edge of the pan. Pour your sauce into the pan, then add your noodles slowly and mix it all together. The reason why I add my noodles in slowly is because I don't want my pasta to be dry. I like it to have a lot of sauce in it. Then once you mix all that together, make sure it's real saucy. You sprinkle on top your sprinkle on top your Parmesan cheese. You put it in the oven on 375 for about 15 minutes or until the cheese on top is melted all the way. If you want to add a simple side to this, you can make a Caesar salad. All you need for that is a bag of romaine lettuce, some shredded Parmesan cheese, some croutons, and some Caesar dressing. Then just mix all that together in a large mixing bowl. Then if you want to add another side, you can make homemade Texas toast. All you need for that is a large French bread. You spread butter on top of it, and then you sprinkle garlic salt. Pop it in the oven on broil, and then do that until it turns crispy brown on the edges. This makes for the perfect family game night dinner. How much did I miss?